我读还没开始啊，开始要说话的。
嘘。 It's okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our channels. This is Echo Chen with my co-host Meili and Queenie from Sichuan International Communication Center and Will from Chongqing Release. China's 2023 two sessions are being held. As you can see, today's episode is a co-produced project that mainly focuses on the subjects of the China's 2023 two sessions, especially about the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle. For those who are not familiar with our channels, Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle is located in southwestern China in the intersection of the Belt and Road in the Yangtze River economic belt. It is the starting point of the international land and sea corridor in the West. It has the unique advantages of connecting Southwest and Northwest and connecting East Asia with Southeast Asia and South Asia. The region has excellent ecological endowments, rich energy mineral resources, and densely populated cities and towns, and diverse scenery. It is the region with the most dense population, the strongest industrial foundation, and the strongest innovation ability, the broadest market space, and the highest degree of openness in Western China. This national strategy provides the driving force in the promotion of coordinated regional development. It aims to create a new economic growth zone in the Western China region. You might already knew Sichuan International Communication Center, aka the Center. It's the provincial international press organization of Sichuan, just like us. They produce really great content, and we've collaborated a couple of times. And allow me to introduce Chongqing Release, the social media organization of Chongqing Municipal People's Government Information Office. It has over 13 million followers on China's domestic social media platforms, including Douyin, Weibo, and WeChat. It's really impressive. So this is the last episode of the live stream series on RI Chongqing's covering for China's 2023 two sessions, and the first time for us to live in English and in Chinese simultaneously. This audience is crowded today. Everybody is watching, and we are going to show you how do China-Europe Railway Express in Chengdu and Chongqing co-work on promoting regional economy integration. This is a huge topic, actually, and it's the third year of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle has been implemented as a national strategy that benefit the Western China region. I think the vision that we wanted to brought to this table is about the achievements so far and the great future within this framework. I'm really looking forward to the content that we are about to present to you today. Also, the bilingual form will enhance the connectivity between our domestic audience and overseas audience. It could be a really good chance for us to communicate today. So please stay tuned with us, like and share and subscribe to our channels on YouTube, follow our accounts on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, and on Weibo, and follow us on WeChat and Douyin.
各位网友，大家好，我是重庆发布主播王斌，这里是由重庆发布、重庆国际传播中心、四川国际传播中心、四川发布为大家带来的全国两会特别直播节目《从川渝出发，与世界相连》。请允许我先介绍一下重庆发布。重庆发布是重庆市政府官方新媒体平台，我们在微信、微博、抖音等平台拥有1300万粉丝。说回我们今天的主题，相信不少朋友都知道，在3年前，巴蜀大地上画出一个新的圈——成渝地区双城经济圈。2020年1月3日，中央财经委员会第6次会议提出推动成渝地区双城经济圈建设。随后，中共中央、国务院印发《成渝地区双城经济圈建设规划纲要》，党的20大将成渝地区双城经济圈建设列为国家区域重大战略。在今年的两会上，重庆代表团和四川代表团联合提出了关于优化重大生产力布局、促进成渝地区双城经济圈建设的建议。围绕优化重大生产力布局，融合提升优势产业，加快补齐关键短板，增强全产业链优势，代表们希望国家层面进一步加大指导支持力度，同时为加快补齐成渝地区双城经济圈在战略科技力量、重大创新平台、对外交流合作等方面的短板，重庆代表团提交了关于增强成渝地区双城经济圈协同创新的能力建议，呼吁从国家层面给予支持，增强成渝地区双城经济圈协同创新能力，推动双城经济圈建设形成更多标志性成果。再看看成渝地区双城经济圈的区位，其位于“一带一路”和长江经济带交汇处，是西部陆海新通道的起点，具有连接西南西北、沟通东亚与东南亚、南亚的独特优势。重庆作为国家定位的西部陆海新通道物流和运营组织中心，肩负重大使命。今年两会上，重庆代表团也提交了进一步高水平共建西部陆海新通道的全团建议。今天我们就将通过双语的形式，向国内和海外观众介绍和展示成渝地区双城经济圈，特别是圈里的开放通道建设。大家可以通过重庆发布、抖音、微博关注到我们的直播，可以在评论区写下感受、看法和想要了解的内容，我们会在直播中与你互动。
Thank you, Will. Thank you for the Chinese broadcasting for our domestic audience. So joining us today is Han Jian, who holds a postdoctoral degree in applied economics from Peking University. And currently, he is the director of the Department of Finance and Taxations, also the Bayu Yang a scholar. Yeah, and it's really impressive from your past experience and your current job. Chongqing Technology and Business University is what he is really working for. Welcome, Professor Han. So, in your opinion, how does the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle benefit the people in Chongqing?
Okay, in my opinions, firstly, increased the employment opportunities for residents. The total number of the job demand in Chongqing reached 1.12 million, including 864,000 in the main city and 254,000 in the rest of the urban groups, which increased the employment opportunities of the people. Secondly, the disposable income of the people increased according to the survey of the plan to purchase durable consumer goods in 2023. The proportion of consumers who intend to buy cars has increased compared with the same period of this year. The income of the people and the consumption tendency has increased. Thirdly, increase in infrastructure construction. The ones know, the roads in Sichuan is very difficult. This situation has been changed. In terms of expressways, several Sichuan-Chongqing expressways, including Chongqing-Yongchuan, Luzhou expressways, has been completed and open to traffic. In terms of construction of new infrastructure, Chengdu-Chongqing region has been approved to build the National Computing Power Network. The increased investment in infrastructure will further benefit the production and the life of the people in Chongqing.
Thank you, Professor Han.
刚刚进入直播间的网友，大家好，我是重庆发布主播王斌。刚才我们的嘉宾是重庆工商大学财税系系主任韩建教授，他提到，随着成渝地区双城经济圈的建设，给两地居民带来了很多实惠和好处，比如增加了更多的就业机会，市民的可支配收入增多。根据2023年计划购买耐用消费品的调查显示，意向购买汽车和家电的消费者占比较上一年同期大幅增长11%，同时高速公路、铁路等基础设施建设也有所增大。除了这些外，据重庆发布此前的报道来看，3年多来有311项川渝通办事项落地，包括居民身份证换领、补领、川渝两地户口迁移、养老、失业保险关系转移接续、旅游、体育等项目核准等内容。这将是国家战略与两地群众的幸福紧密连接在一起，为唱好双城记、共建经济圈持续赋能，也让川渝一家亲的美好愿景变为两地群众的幸福实景。
Thank you, guys. And I think we are about to switch into our co-host area in Sichuan. So I'm going to bring Queenie and the guests to our studio to the mainstream.
Yes, thanks, Echo. So first of all, this is Queenie from Sichuan International Communication Center. And the guest speaker with me today is Professor Chen Guang, and he's a professor and dean at Southwest Jiaotong University and a member of the Decision-Making Advisory Committee of the CPC Sichuan Provincial Committee and the People's Government of Sichuan Province. Welcome, Professor Chen. Really appreciate that you joined us today. So could you please introduce yourself to us? 陈光老师，今天非常荣幸能够邀请到您到我们现场，请问您能向我们的观众做一个简短的自我介绍吗？
好，主持人好，大家好。我是西南交通大学的教授，我的专业呢主要是进行交通产业、城市发展的公共政策的方面的研究。实际上，成都和重庆呢也是我和我的团队密切关注的一个研究对象。今天非常高兴呢和我们同仁们，特别是我们这个两地的同仁们一块来见证和了解成渝双城经济圈建设的成就，了解它的产业发展、政策走向和城市发展的未来。其实对成都和重庆的这种了解呢。可以说基本上贯穿到我的学术生涯当中，就比如说我在下一周可能就要专门去重庆一趟，所以说重庆和成都的这样的一种关联性呢，带给我们很多的话题。今天我们可以把这些话题呢展现给我们的关心成渝双城经济建设的同仁们。
And we also have another colleague of mine, Midi, who's at the Chengdu Railway Container Terminal in the Chengdu International Railway Port. And how are you, Midi?
Okay.
Please introduce your current location and the guest with you today to us.
Thank you very much, Queenie, and very glad to see you here again, Echo. Well, from 2011, in the March of 2011, the first Chengdu to Europe Railway Express arrived to Duisburg, Germany. And in the June of 2016, the first China Railway officially launched the unified brand of CR Express Chengyu, which is the combination of CR Express Chengdu and the Chongqing Xinjiang Europe Railway, which is abbreviated as Yuxin'ou. And the unified brand really gives us a model and a more efficient way for the the construction and development of the CR Express. That is why we come here today, and now we are at the Chengdu International Railway Port in the Chengdu the container terminal. And I'm Millie from SICC. Very glad to see you here in the live stream room. And this is one of our best friends, Anna. Anna, say hi to our overseas audiences.
Hello, my name is Anna.
And this is our another guest, and he is Mr. Liang. Mr. Liang is a supervisor of the marketing development of CDIRS, which stands for Chengdu International Railway Service. And I'm going to let Mr. Liang to do a brief self-introduction to us. And I want to ask Mr. Liang how the system works, because there are so many cranes, so many containers, the railway, how they are connected.
Hello everyone, I'm Raymond Liang from CDIRS. Firstly, let me introduce you guys about how the terminal works.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can go there. Just follow the camera.
Okay, take export for example, or the export cargo will be transported by truck through that gate, and
Yes, we can go. We can go there, and we can go into the camera. Yes, I think this is a good choice, Mr. Liang.
okay, and all the cargo will be loaded onto the chassis by these cranes, and the block train will depart from here and go directly to Europe through that direction. Okay.
Okay, cool. So this is really the one of the departure station of the CR Express. That means Sichuan is one of the departure station for the CR Express Chengyu. And this is our friend, as I've mentioned before, Anna. Anna is from the Southwest Jiaotong University. And Anna, can you give us a brief introduction? And I really wanted to know what is your first impression facing so many different kinds of things which are highly correlated with what your major is.
Okay, want I know? Hello, my name is Anna, and I'm PG student in Southwest Jiaotong University. But actually, I'm from Russia, so I have been here for first time, and it's really amazing place. I was really impressed by a lot of containers and cars, and I think this place which can make world closer and closer. Because I see now we have a lot of railway benefits between Russia and China, so I would like to know more how does this system work. So I have one question. 请问你中欧办对不起请问你中欧办理迁移为四川和重庆带来了哪些优势？
好的，中欧班列成渝的这个开行，为成渝地区提升对外开放水平，以及加强成渝地区的双城经济圈的这个合作，提供了重要的这个助力。然后自成渝班列这个开行以来呢，吸引了越来越多的外向型的生产制造型企业，比如说重庆的这个惠普，成都的这个戴尔，以及这个成都的这个沃尔沃这些外向生产制造型企业来此入驻。
Oh, it's really amazing. Thank you. So interesting.
Okay, actually the CR Express is really a very good topic for the guest today because this is an expert who can give us the professional information about the port and the railway. And this is Anna, and he is from Russia, which means, CR Express connects China and other countries, especially Russia. So I think the guests are the best choice for the live stream today. And actually, I can't wait to see, the actually railway track where the CR Express will go through every day. And as we know before, over the past 10 more years, the China to Europe freight trains, actually the cumulative number is steadily increasing, and the efficient, low cost, the logistic channels have attracted the normalized transportation of goods which are suitable for Europe, and as well as the transportation for railway especially. That is why we have the CR Express. And I'm really impressed because standing here, it always, comes to my mind that here is the departure station, Sichuan, and all the cargoes are transited and, shipped from the place to the Europe. And now we're heading to the exact railway track. So as here you can see just in front of us, the track, and the CR Express will go through here and take our products to the Europe every day. And I want to ask Mr. Liang a question. Do we have the latest number of CR Express Chengyu, and how many countries, does it radiate?
By 2022, the cumulative number of China Railway, Chengdu and Chongqing has exceeded 20,000.
Wow, that was really a big number.
And it has connected nearly 48 countries and about connect more than 100 cities in Europe and Asia.
Wow, that one was really cool. And so this is the basic information about the pot and the basic information about the accumulative number. Anna, do you have something you want to share and you want to ask?
Yeah, I have one question more. 请问一下，在春偶班里
Yeah, maybe you can talk in English.
Yeah, so what about percentage of specific products which were made in Sichuan province?
Wow, so Anna is asking the percentage of made in Sichuan products and Sichuan specialities in the containers and in accounting for the whole the volume that ships to Europe.
The percentage of Sichuan made products has been reached about 75% right now.
Oh, that means it will be easier for us to buy products that made in Sichuan in Europe. That one, that's really good. Anna, I want to ask, do you think it's convenient to buy made in Sichuan and made in China products in your hometown in Russia?
Yeah, of course. I think it's so convenient
some
that it's
examples?
really amazing. If, for example, I can be in Russia after my graduation and then I can buy some products from Sichuan. It's really amazing. Despite the fact that Sichuan province is so far from my country. So yeah, it's really amazing. I'm impressed.
Very good. Thank you so much. And we have received a comment just now, and it said, what does the containers are used? I want Mr. Liang to answer the question for us. 梁老师，刚刚我们收到一个评论，就是有一个网友他想提问说，我们的这个背后这个集装箱，它主要是用来装什么的？
那么我们出口的这个货物的话呢，目前出口欧洲的主要是以电子类产品，以及电视机配件。百货等为主，那么进口的这个商品的话呢，主要是以木材，然后矿产资源等大宗商品为主。
Oh, thank you very much.
当然也包括就是欧洲的一些奶粉呀等相关的这个食品。
Okay, thank you very much. Hope the information will be very useful to you guys. And actually, the one more thing what I want to talk about today is actually Sichuan has a very important place and very important position in and to be the transportation hub in the Western China. I want to ask you guys, have you ever heard about the Silk Road? 有没有听说过丝绸之路呀？
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
This is one from benefit between China and Russia and many countries too. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And how about you, Mr. Liang? Can you share us with some information about the Silk Road?
是的，丝绸之路的话呢，它是有两条，一条是21世纪海上丝绸之路，一条是21世纪陆上丝绸之路。
Okay, thank you very much. And actually, the Silk Road is highly related to the Belt and Road regions nowadays. That is why I have just mentioned Sichuan can be the best place to become the transportation hub, especially useful and make contributions to not only the construction of the Chengdu and Chongqing economic circle, but as well as the construction and the economic development of the the Belt and Road regions. So I want to ask Mr. Liang, 那个对于就是比如说我们这个铁路港，还有就是中欧班列，它对于我们国际贸易，还有就是国际经济，以及就是这个“一带一路”国家的发展，它有什么积极的作用？
首先成都作为 成渝中欧班列的一个起点，然后我们是打造了4项通道，借助这个4项通道的话呢，我们开行了这个相关国家的班列线路，助力本地企业和外向型产业走出去。那么现在在俄罗斯的话呢，俄罗斯市场上的话呢，实际上是可以买到龙泉本地产的这个进口的这个整车的。
So you can buy the car. You can buy the car in Russia and the car is made in Sichuan. Oh, so very cool, very cool.
同时的话呢，这边建设了这个集装相应的这个场站，进一步提升整个这个枢纽的这个相关的这个作业配套能力。第3个措施的话呢，这边是我们建设了一个相应的冷链物流基地，然后的话助力本地的这个农产品对外出口
Very good. Thank you very much. As we've mentioned before, what Mr. Liang have mentioned, recently the Chengdu International Railway Port have constructed the new international container function area and a new base which mainly focused on the logistic and cold chain logistics especially. And about the cold chain logistics, I want to have a deeper understanding and talk about this. Anna, do you like eating strawberries?
Yeah, I like it so much.
Is it common to find strawberries in Russia?
Yeah, but usually strawberries grow in summer in Russia.
So, do you think it's easy to buy strawberries in Russia?
In summer, I think yes, but in winter, I don't think so.
In winter, you don't think so? Okay. So actually, because of the construction of the cold chain logistic base, maybe in the future it will be easy and it will be easier for Russian beauties like Anna to enjoy the strawberries in winter. Very good. And due to the
maybe made in Sichuan.
Yes, but you said maybe. Do we have some examples? 有没有一些具体的例子？你说 maybe in Sichuan， 我知道四川其实是盛产草莓的。
实际上在前期的话呢，我们是有做过这个相关的这个水果以及那个农副产品的这个出口。
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Liang. And due to the restriction of time, we have to go to another place. But let Echo to play a short video about the port, in an area view, and as well as the base and the international function area, as I've mentioned before. So enjoy the video and see you guys later.
Thank you, Miley and Anna, and our guest in Chengdu for your really detailed information about this port.
刚刚进入直播间的网友，大家好，我是重庆发布主播王斌。刚才我们在外景看到5颜6色的集装箱一排排摆放在货场上，龙门吊对集装箱进行吊装作业，这是如今已经是中铁联集成都中心站的日常风景。越来越多的四川照从这里通过中欧班列始发到世界各地。中欧班列是成都和重庆共建品牌，两地深化合作有助于中欧班列成渝优化线路运营，提升运营及时性，提高整体服务水平，保证区域产业链。过去10年，中欧班列数量稳步增长，高效、便捷、低成本的物流运输通道也让市欧市铁产品常态化运输。截至2022年，成都和重庆中欧班列数量超过2万列，辐射欧亚近100个国家。而跟中铁联集成都中心站一样，重庆沙坪坝区团结村中心站是中欧班列重庆的起点，是重庆走向世界的国际物流通道枢纽。2011年3月19日，一声汽笛拉开了巨变的序幕。从重庆直达德国杜伊斯堡的中国首条中欧班列线路渝新欧正式开通运行。10余年来，数以万计的中欧班列从这里驶出，不仅是重庆本土产品，全国各地的电子产品、服装、家电、日用小商品等货物集聚重庆，以更快的速度、更优的价格到达欧洲各国。同时，汽车整车、高端医疗药品及器械、轻工制品等越来越多的国际商品搭乘中欧班列重庆走进寻常百姓家。高水平走出去，高质量引进来，各项业态呈现出蓬勃发展的态势，既有量的扩大，又有质的提升，促进重庆由通道经济向产业经济加速转型。
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Will, for your introduction. And we are about to bring back our guest in Chengdu again. Hi, Millie. Okay, I don't think our audience can hear from you. I think there has been a connecting problem. We are having trouble listening to you, so there's no sound there. Audio is quite everything. While we are waiting for Miley and Anna to get back to us, we can read our comments in our comments area because there are so many popping now. Ken is with us, and we can see Han is with us, and we still have some domestic audience that are watching our show today. We will get back to them later, okay? Everybody is talking about the nice weather there. As you can see, it's actually raining in Jiangjing area, in Nick's area. And hi, Millie, can you hear?
Hello,
Okay.
guys. Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Very good. So now we're in a total different location. And just behind me, as you can see, is the Asia Chengdu Europe National Commercial Pavilion. The reason that why I take Anna to come here is because CR Express, as we have mentioned before, takes many products made in Sichuan products, Sichuan specialties, and Chinese specialties out to Europe countries. But as well, we also take many things back. And we want to figure out what products and commercial products do we take back from European countries. So we're going to take a short tour in these pavilions with Anna.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Can't wait. And Anna, because you are from Russia, right? So, the buildings, as you can see, do you think the buildings are familiar with the buildings in your hometown?
I think this is more familiar with European buildings, but anyway, yeah, it's a little bit different from Chinese buildings, so I can feel like I'm not in China now. I don't know, like maybe in Europe or maybe
Maybe in Europe.
Yeah.
Cool. So the aim of the construction of the buildings is achieved totally because you said you're from Europe. Have you ever been to European countries, other European countries?
Just in Bulgaria.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was something similar with this building.
Cool. So, in Russia, are there many Asian, supermarkets or Asian malls where you can buy products, Asian products?
Yeah, but I think in big cities like, for example, Moscow, St. Petersburg, of course, we have a lot of special supermarkets where you can buy some products from other countries, and it's really amazing, I think.
Okay, very cool. So now we can see many different kinds of pavilions, like Turkey National Pavilion, Portugal National Pavilion. So many different kinds of pavilions. So in the place, actually, you can buy products which are cheaper than the price, outside this pavilion.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe we can, take a short tour to shop. And we can see in front of us there is a German National Pavilion, and with a very beautiful tall building. And do you want to take a look into the German National Pavilion?
Of course.
Actually, the reason why we want to take a short tour in the German National Pavilion is, as we've mentioned before, the first CR Express arrived to Germany, Duisburg. So I want to have a look with Anna. What does German gives us back? Just in front of us is really a big car. Do you know what is the brand of it?
BMW?
Yes. And just take inside. What's the feeling of coming here? In such a very beautiful and with many products pavilion.
I feel like right now I travel in Germany.
Very good.
And
So,
I can have a look of national Germany products.
oh, here, and then you can see different kinds of cars. And it's really common to see Volkswagen in China now. And as well, if we talk about German, the specialities of German, what kind of products will you think of?
About Germany products.
Yeah.
Probably also popular Germany beer.
Yes. So, because thanks to CR Express and thanks to the construction of the Land Sea Corridor, Chengdu and Chongqing all put efforts in. We can easily to buy different kinds of products now in Sichuan, and I believe it's the same in Chongqing. So now me and Anna are going to take a short tour, and we're going to shop now. So see you guys. Cheers, Anna. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you so much, Mili, Anna, and Mr. Liang. Thank you so much for your comprehensive basic information of the Chengdu International Port and also this fascinating tour. And enjoy your shopping time. So right now, back to our side. So Professor Chen, you're an expert in the field of science and technology policy and public management, science and technology management, technology and innovation and management. Meanwhile, I believe you're familiar with Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle. At least you know more than I do. So I have a couple of questions here. So the first question is, are there any similar cases in other countries or regions to jointly build brands and create joint economic area? 那么第一个问题就是，想问一下陈教授，其他国家或者地区有没有一些共建品牌或者是共建经济体的类似案例呢？
对，因为现在这种经济发展呢，相互间的关联性越来越强，所以多个国家或者多个地区，然后共建一个项目，共建一个设施，共建一个平台，或者共建一个品牌，或者共建经济区，这种情况呢，好像还是有类似的，对吧？比如说，我们早期看到有 这个英国和法国之间的这种巨大的一个工程，海底的那个交通隧道的共建过程，也包括在东南亚的一些国家，包括老挝、越南、缅甸，包括中国在内，包括一个叫共建这个叫这个经济区的这样的一个构想，当然也有包括美国美加墨他们这个共建什么叫北美这个叫做自由贸易区，对吧？但是呢，这些我们看的更多的呢，实际上还是中国“一带一路”之后呢，中方参加的和当地的这样的共建的项目非常成功的，就这个建设。但是所有的全世界真正的看起来啊，就是一个政府如此的具有战略的定力，而且政策一贯性，坚持若干年做下来，而且地方政府呢也非常的这个认真的做这样的事情，效果非常显著的。看起来呢，还是在中国这个京津冀、长三角、粤港澳或者是成渝地区呢，我们看到更生动一些。
So Professor Chen just told us there are many places and regions they do have this kind of joint brand and joint economic area, but we want to emphasize that China's, like the cooperations, the joint economic areas in China are the most important ones, the most obvious ones that we all focus on and pay more attention to. And the second question is about, as we know, the promotion of the construction of Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle was first proposed in 2020. As the forerunners, what achievements have the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area, and the Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei region achieved in the construction process, and what are their development advantages? 那么第二个问题就是我们想问的话，我们知道2014年的时候，其实京津冀协同发展就已经提出了，然后粤港澳大湾区的概念也是在2017年提出的，但是这个成渝地区双城经济圈的建设，其实在2020年才提出的。那么作为一些就是成渝地区建设的先行者，大湾区、京津冀地区的建设过程中取得了哪些成果呢？然后体现了哪些发展优势？
没错，实际上我们也知道，成渝双城经济圈呢是20年代。那么京津冀、长三角包括粤港澳呢，至少比成渝呢早了5到6年的这样一个情况。我们今天呢看到呢，其实可以说，无论是京津冀、长三角还是大湾区还是成渝，它都是国家的布局的这样的重要的发展的增长点，或者叫增长极。但是毕竟长三角、粤港澳和京津冀呢发展更加早一些，叫率先发展起来嘛。所以至少看到，我觉得它有2个非常重要的成就，值得我们来很好认真的研究和学习，成渝来学习。那第一个呢是它的现在的发展的这个水平和规模，比如说我们的长三角的规模，经济规模呢大概是30万亿到29万亿到30万亿吧。那么我们大湾区呢也是大概13万亿。京津冀呢最近呢稍微少一点，但是也是10万亿。那么成渝多少呢？把成都和重庆加在一块儿，大概是5到6万亿。把整个四川和重庆加在一块儿呢，也就8万亿。换句话说，我们的整体的规模呢，包括我们现在的发展的这样的一个影响力，应该说还有很大的空间吧。比如说我们看到这个，比如大湾区现在应该是大概是用了1%的国土面积，创造出了全国12%的经济总量。那这样的一种增长速度带来的是它的非常重要的影响力。这是我看到第一个这前期发展起来的这样的经济体给我们的很重要的成就的展示。第二个呢，它的创新程度。我们知道现在我们把全国的版图按照区域创新能力来表达的话，大概可以分为它创新处在这个先进的第一个区间，中间偏上的第2个区间和正在追赶的3个区间的话，我们会发现北京、上海、广东这些所在的区域呢，它的创新能力都在第一梯队，而我们的成都和重庆也在进步，进步也很快，但总体来讲呢，我们还处在创新的发展的第2个梯队。所以这是我们在过程当中能够看到我们的成长，也看到先发展起来的那些，包括大湾区、京津冀、长三角在内，我们值得学习的地方。
So basically, there are 2 areas that Professor Chen wants to emphasize. So the first is about the quality of development of those economic areas. So and also the scale. So for Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle, there's still more space for development, for further development in the future. And the second part is about its extent of innovation. So compared to other first-tier cities like Beijing and other areas, Chengdu and Chongqing still have a lot of ways to go. And that's pretty much all the question. And For the third question, what difficulties do these joint economic regions face in the process of regional market integration? And are these difficulties reoccurred in the construction of Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle or successfully avoided? What can we learn from it? 那么第三个问题就是关于大湾区经济义的区域市场一体化建设过程中面临了哪些困难，并且这些困难是否在建设成渝双城经济圈的时候我们发现了，或者我们重新成功的避免了。那么成为成渝双城经济圈市场一体化建设带来了哪些启示呢？
应该说大湾区和京津冀包括长三角它的发展过程当中呢，的确取得了很大的成就，同时呢也在过程当中呢也有一些实际上现在我们能感受到的也在面临的一些同样的问题。比如说主要是两个问题，第一个呢就是在发展过程当中的一个结构的一种调整问题，比如说城市的结构怎么可以更加优化。我们都看到这当中呢比较大的是叫做超大中心城市或者有特大中心城市，但是呢一线城市二线城市相对较少，这个和成都和重庆的情况呢类似。那这样城市结构呢这个合理化程度还不够。那产业结构呢，我也发现早期的发展呢，这个在市场化过程中呢，我们的工业的基础在不断的增强，但是工业化程度在相对下坡的时间比较快。比如说我们现在特别强调这种互联网经济、新经济，但是实体经济仍然是我们国家在没有实现现代化之前呢非常重要的这样的，所以我们特别强调实体经济这样发展。其他在几个经济区呢发展过程中也遇到过类似的问题，而成都重庆和成都呢在西部呢更加明显一点。比如以四川为例，四川的工业化程度相当于全国的平均的这个比全国平均的低了4个百分点。这是我们的发展产业结构本身的一个不协调。除了结构问题呢，还有一个就是一个它的协调问题。而这个协调呢，我们知道实际上这个一个经济区的建设呢，它首先是一种交通设施的协同，然后呢是产业的协同，然后呢是公共服务的协同，最后呢是政策的协同。那么我们也发现在前期的大湾区和京津冀的发展过程当中呢，也类似的遇到过这样的协同问题。那么有些遇到的问题呢，应该说解决的非常好。给我们有很大的启示。比如说我就看到在不同的经济区要做一个共同的一个经济的这样一个协同发展的时候，不可避免的有各个行政区的它的这种它的取向，也有它的政策调控空间。换句话说，既要实现共同的发展，也要确保各自的这样的发展的格局当中它的地位、它的地位、它的增长、它的一个需求，这个就需要一个协同。这种协同本身呢，实际上发展到这个过程呢，确实给我们发现京津冀长三角当时就遇到这样的问题。当我们说要协同的时候，其实我们都认为这个协同很重要，但怎么样更好的保证既是一个协同之后的综合效益，又能满足各方的这样的一种需求呢？我们发现实际上比如说京津冀就有一个非常好的协同的这样的一个过程，它是按照这种专门成立一个京津冀叫什么领导小组，而领导小组级别非常高，它是超然于所有的3个区域之上，在国家层面的一个架构，是由国家的这个重要的这个国家领导人作为领导小组的这样的一个组长来做。这样的协调起来力度更大。当然我们也知道呢，我们成都四川和重庆呢也有这样的一个协调机制，但是我们主要是两地自我的协调。从2020年3月到去年的12月，我们有重庆、成都呢，重庆和四川呢，一共开过了大概6次的党政协调，就为了成渝双城建设这样协调。那么这种协调本身呢，应该说是所有的共建、共享、发展过程当中遇到了同样的问题。这也是前期的经济区建设给我们的很重要的启示。我们也在不断的探索，也面临着这样的发展当中的一些新的一些问题，当然也取得了很好的成绩。
陈教授，我想问一下，就是像您刚刚提到的京津冀那边的那个协调的机制和我们这边成渝地区的机制，最根本的区别是什么？
你看，现在实际上我们说，3个区域和包括重庆和成都，我们叫做第4个主张点是吧？都是国家战略，但是在表述上面呢，实际上，那3个区域呢，它是国家的政策，国家的这种，虽然都是国家战略啊，但是他们已经是在中央直接参与协调。高尖领在顶层上进行协调，这是这样的一个过程。但目前为止呢，成渝的发展还没有走到这个国家的中央的这样的一个力量直接这个参与这样的一个顶层设计的这种协调， 这是我们看到最大的区别。当然，我们也意识到在20大报告当中啊，有一个很重要的一个，我相信成渝两地的同仁都非常关注啊，首次把成渝京双城经济圈建设和京津冀和长江流域经济带、黄河流域和雄安新区相提并论。也就是说，实际上随着发展，随着成渝本身的高质量的发展，它在国家的这个经济发展中的地位有点增强的话，我相信国家从宏观层面、国家层面基于它的这种协调的指导力度将会越来越大。
好的，谢谢陈教授。So Professor Chen just shared with us, there are also two ways to say this. So first is about the structural reform in terms of the cities and also industries. And the second part is more about the system of the coordination, like how the two areas can coordinate with each other and cooperate. For example, Chengdu and Chongqing had this meeting or conference together, but compared to that, the greater areas, they have more like central conferences that can help them. So maybe in the future, we could have more policies and systems and help two cities to negotiate with each other. And so for the fourth question, what are the results of the brand construction of China-Euro Railway Express in Chengdu and Chongqing, especially in terms of its role in promoting the Chongqing-Chengdu economic development, international trade, and market integration? 那么第四个问题，我们想问就是中欧班列成渝共建品牌，两地呢都有什么样的收获？然后尤其是对于成渝经济发展、国际贸易以及市场一体化的促进作用。像我们刚刚也是在青白江现场也看到了有各种国际贸易相关的一些新增的金融服务啊、冷链金融基地啊这种服务。那么就想请问陈教授，您怎么看这个？
首先，这个中欧班列呢，应该说是最早就是从重庆开始做的，因为是重庆就在国家的这样的一个发展过程当中呢，我认为啊，做出了非常重要的一个贡献。所以现在看来，也成为全国的这样的一个中欧的这样的一个国际的班列了。但这个班列当中呢，其实我们也发现，在重庆和成都的班列，在整个全国的中欧班列当中呢，是一个大头，占大概40%左右。但是去年我们在大概光是成都和重庆呢，就开出了大概5200多趟中欧班列。那这对重庆那边的这样的一些影响呢，我想重庆的朋友他有很好的总结。那么对四川来讲呢，比如说我们知道去年四川的货物贸易的出口首次突破了1万亿大关，这是第一次突破1万亿。在全国呢大概排在第8位，就是这个整个对大省来讲啊，在我们四川呢，它是和重庆一样，它有很重要的特点，内陆地区嘛。处在腹地，既不沿江也不靠海，那么这个时候的外贸靠什么来做呢？实际上，在四川取得外贸出口总量在规模位列全国第8这样的位置，其实背后呢，也就是中欧班列在其中起到了非常重要的这个作用。我统计了一下，就四川来讲，实际上我们全省大概有1/3的对外贸易，有4/5的对外承包工程，有2/5的对外的贸易的布局。都是和我们的一带一路，包括我们中国班列在内的一带一路是相关联的。当然，我们也知道，实际上包括我们现在在青白江的铁路港承载了大量的电子，包括汽车这样的一些到欧洲的100多个这样的一个分散的这样的一个货物运输的这样的一个过程。而这里头呢，实际上也包含了我们本身对当地的产业结构的优化，甚至包括我们的金融、电子、区块链。技术包括通关的便利化程度，我们在青白江能看到这样的一个非常令人非常现代的、非常新颖的这样的一个营商环境的改造。这也是我看到在不要以为这个中欧班列只是一些集装箱，只是冷链，其实在背后呢有高科技，背后呢有金融的支持，当然也有我们的包括我们现在很好的发展的前景。Okay,
thank you. So Professor Chen just shared with us. The China-Europe Railway actually plays a very important role in international trade of China or Sichuan. It also has a very positive effect on the Belt and Road Initiative. And besides the containers and all these trades, it also has backup of high technologies and innovations. So the last question is about what are the main aspects of Chengdu-Chongqing collaborative innovation cooperation? Are there any relevant indicators for visual analysis or presentation? 那么最后一个问题就是成渝协同创新合作主要可以从哪些方面来衡量呢？有没有相关的一些指标可以让我们进行可视化的分析或者呈现？
没错，实际上我们的区域之间的协同呢，我们过一段时间，比如过了3年5年，我们特别关心这个协同效果怎么样，是吧？到底有没有什么样的指标对它进行衡量呢？很巧，我自己呢专门作为一个成渝协同创新的一个指数，我希望通过这样的指数来评价我们的成长和进步，也看到我们成渝两地政府的努力，包括企业家的这样的他的工作，包括广泛的参与，都带来了成渝本身的整体上的一个提升。那么我这套指标体系呢，包括两地之间政策是否协同，资源是否共享，创新合作怎么样，成果是否共用，产业联动怎么样，整个环境怎么样。我自己做了这条协同当中呢，包括若干指标，最后我发现呢，实际上这个很有意思，因为刚才不是可视化吗？的确就是可以一个非常可视化的一个方式来做。比如说仅仅在3年当中，我们的这个协同度，成都和四川和重庆的这种创新的协同度整整提高了4倍，就是3年当中提高了4倍。那么这种协同呢，它既有这种产业的协同，也有政策的协同，也有成果的共享，也有环境的协同等等，包括人才协同。这套指标体系呢，不仅能看到我每年它的进步，甚至我还可以把成渝的这种协同和京津冀的协同做个比较，看出我们的长处，也看出我们短处。当然也可以看到我们，比如说我就发现，比如说我们经过3年的这种发展之后呢，成渝之间呢有了非常好的这样的一个协同基础。但是我们会发现，总体来说，我们的政策协同，就政府努力所做的工作，搭建的平台应该是非常充足。但是我们产业协同与市场主体相关的这个协同还不足。比如说产业如何配套，两地之间怎么样更好的形成一个世界级的产业集群，这方面呢双方有努力，但是我们的效果呢还不是很显著。可以说我们是产业协同非常突出，产业协同的不足，但政策协同呢非常突出。如果我们真的有这样一套这种指标体系，跟踪它的数据，它的这种历史的轨迹的话，的确我们都身在其中，能够见证，非常高兴地看到成渝双城经济圈如何成长，如何发展，这是非常直观的这样的一个表现。OK。
So Professor Chen just shared with us there are actually 6 in total indicators that they can try to evaluate the cooperation between Chongqing and Chengdu in terms of, like, for example, policy, resources, innovation, and industry environment, and that kind of thing. So actually they can use this data to put into charts and graphs so they can know like how the cooperation rate between two sides grows. And he just told us actually over the years the cooperation rate between Chengdu and Chongqing actually increased 3 times. And besides that, we actually have very supportive policies to support both sides' cooperations, but there's still room for our industry and products to grow, and there's still a long way to go. And so this is the part I'm with Professor Chen, and back to Echo.
Thank you, Queenie and Professor Chen, for your detailed explanation about the coordinated cooperation and development of Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle. I have my second question for Professor Han about this field. You know, Chongqing has over 27 districts and counties, a really huge city. These regions were included in the framework of the strategy. So, including this region as a whole area, Chongqing is facing the challenge of unbalanced geographic location, product resources, industrial structure, and etc. So how does the CR Express help in these regions in Chongqing?
Yeah, first of all, Chongqing has established hundreds of billions of industrial clusters in materials, consumer goods, manufacturing, equipment manufacturing, and chemical industry. Meanwhile, enrich the largest formats and open the import and export channels of good trade. China Railway Express has many different opening up suitable of inland areas. There is no doubt that the emergency of the new channel and reserve the situation where it favors the place nearest and the coast. And the last, the connection between Asian and European continents. The inland cities are closer to the new trade objects in terms of distance, and Chongqing's foreign trade development has been greatly improved. The most important things I think is attract capital and drive capital flow and bring financial support to the regions along the road. So to support the development of China Railway Express and associated company, Chongqing has set up a number of functional regional sectors, nearly established more than 150 institutions.
Thank you, Professor Han.
刚进入直播间的网友，大家好，我是重庆发布主播王斌。刚刚杭教授提到，中欧班列的开行加强了沿线地区的基础设施建设，丰富物流业态，打通了货物贸易的进出通道，带动了区域经济发展，同时也改变了思维模式，探索出适合内陆地区的对外开放模式，带动本地企业加速对接海外。中欧班列开行以来，重庆内陆国际物流枢纽支撑作用持续增强，国际和地区航线不断增加，贸易创新发展试点扩大到主城都市区，开放型经济稳中提质对东盟、美国、欧盟及一带一路沿线国家进出口及跨境电商逆势增长。正如韩教授所说，稳定开行的中欧班列成渝已成为川渝地区紧密合作、扩大对外开放的一大抓手。不难看出，重庆各区县都在以加速港口建设、拓展班列线路、提升多式联运、优化综合服务等举措为抓手，从大处着手，从小处落细，有效夯实通道硬件底盘。江津就是如此。去年初，首列俄罗斯、绥芬河、重庆江心小南亚回程班列的成功，让江津小南亚成为重庆在团结村、鱼嘴站之外又一个中欧班列重要物流枢纽。同时，江津充分发挥水、公、铁多式联运优势，全力建设西部陆海新通道重庆主枢纽。今天我们就将去到江津洛黄小南亚铁路物流中心，一起来看看。
And now we are about to switch back to Nick. He is in Jiangjin district where the Luohuang port locates. It is a comprehensive hub port that integrates water, rail, public, and multimodal transport, connects the Belt and Road and the Yangtze River Economic Belt, and radiates western regions such as Yunnan, Guizhou, Sichuan, and Shanxi, covering container, general cargo, and bulk cargo logistics. Nick, can you introduce to us your current location and the guest that is with you today?
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, right now I'm at Xiaonanya Railway Logistics Center of Jiangjin District in Chongqing. Actually, you can see my left part, that is the railway track. You know, last year, the first international freight train from Jiangjin to Vientiane departed here, carrying 37 TEUs of goods worth more than 4 million yuan. And you can see this area actually all the goods, all the containers are loaded here. This is literally the starting point of all the containers that are ready to send to other countries from Jiangjin. So it's really meaningful, this place. And right next to me is Ms. Shi Yanjun, the head of the operation department, the head of the hub operation department of Chongqing, Jiangjin Luohuang Port City. Would you like to say hello to our audience, Miss Shi?
Hello, all the domestic and overseas audience. Hello, all the friends in Chengdu. So welcome to Chongqing Jiangjin Luohuang Port City. And welcome to the Xiaonanya Railway Logistics Center. So it's my honor to stand here to introduce our Jiangjin International Hub to the world.
Yes, Echo, that's the general basic information of my location here.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Nick and Miss Shi. So last year, the first China-Laos railway train, Jiangjin, Vietnam, departed from the Xiaonanya Logistics Center of Jiangjin Luohuang, Lingang Industrial City. So far, how much cargo has been carried by this train? Can you share this information for us?
Sorry, Echo, I didn't hear you very clearly. What's the question? Is
Repeat your question.
Okay, so you didn't hear me. My question is how much, we are talking about the first China-Laos railway train, right? Starting from Jiangjin, departed from the Xiaonanya the logistics center. So far, how much cargo has been carried by this train?
就是主持人现在问的是，就是他想说是第一趟从这儿出发的中老铁路当时的货物的情况。但是其实我们更多想了解的是，就过去1年来，就是将近围绕这条线路做出了哪些事情，取得哪些成就。
中老铁路货运列车，它是我们西部陆海新通道上面的一个新的一个班列线路。这条线路还在培育当中，所以整体的货运量并没有特别大。但是它是目前我们重庆、我们中国西部地区到东南亚地区最便利、最快捷的一条通道。
So currently, this railway, this logistic channel is very young. So in terms of cargo volume, the number is not so big. But this place, we have achieved a lot of many achievements like in the past year, because this railway is actually the most convenient channel from Jiangjin to the Southeast Asian countries.
去年1年，我们为了更好的培育这条新的通道，我们重点围绕着优服务、拓网络、促贸易来推动这条通道的一个成长。
So in the past year, they have made many efforts to build this logistic channel by improving their services, expanding their network, and facilitating trade.
首先，我们在老挝万象设立了我们的海外仓储服务基地，这样我们就可以在老挝的终端提升我们的终端服务能力，从而降低整个通道的一个运行成本。
So what's worth noticing is that actually they have set up a storage center in Vientiane in Laos, so that they can upgrade or improve their terminal services. And in this way, they can better connect it with the market overseas.
然后我们和泰国国家石油公司以及泰国的纳塔林集团合作，开通了中老泰这样的一个联运班列，把我们中老班列的网络延伸到了泰国。
Moreover, they have also cooperated with Thailand National Oil Company and Natali Group to launch the multimodal train services, that is China, Laos, and Thailand. In this way, they can expand their network to Thailand.
通过我们这条通道的一个服务优势，我们也吸引到了一大批从事国际贸易、国际供应链的企业入驻我们江津。
By leveraging their advantages of channel plus hub plus platform, they have attracted many companies from the industrial chain and supply chain to attract them here in Jiangjin, so that they can set up their office here and start their business here.
所以现在在江津已经集聚了一批以泰国进口塑料粒子、泰国进口的纸浆，还有老挝的一些啤酒，就这样的一些商品，这个东盟商品的一个集聚和分拨在这边。
So actually, there is a commodity distribution center here, mainly for ASEAN countries. You can find You can find Laos beer and the paper pump and the plastic pellet from Thailand here, right here.
所以我们是希望把中老铁路这条通道打造成一条中国西部地区以及成渝双城经济圈和东南亚之间的一个经贸合作的一个新的走廊，而不仅仅是一条物流上的一个通道。
So we are aiming to build this logistic channel into an economic cooperation corridor. It's not only a transportation line, it's more of a corridor to push forward the development of trade.
Thank you, Ms. Shi. I'm wondering, what is the location advantage and the innovative application of this hub in Jiangxing?
现在问的是，你觉得对于江津来讲，它的一个区位优势和它的创新的应用是什么？
江津它是位于重庆主城都市区的南部，是重庆建设西部陆海新通道主通道中线的一个主枢纽，也是重庆辐射渝西南、川南、黔北这些地区的一个门户枢纽。
In terms of its geographical location and features, Jiangxing is actually located in the southern cluster of the urban area of Chongqing. It's also on the middle line of the new international land sea trade corridor, so that it can radiate its influence to the southwestern part of Chongqing and the southern area of Sichuan province, and also the northern area of Guizhou province. So it's kind of a gateway hub in this area.
江津国际枢纽呢，它拥有2个2000万吨级的铁路物流中心和长江枢纽港。
So this Jiangxing hub actually includes 2 major logistics centers. One is the railway logistics center, where we are located. That is Xiaonanya Railway Logistics Center, and the other one is Yangtze. Is along the Yangtze River.
Yeah, it's Luohuang Port.
It's called Luohuang Port. So each of them has the handling capacity of over 2,000 tons of cargo. Yeah.
同时，我们还拥有一个国家级的开放平台——江津综合保税区。然后，通过我们枢纽的一个作业能力和一个区位优势，我们可以辐射到很多千亿级的工业园区。
So in this area, there is also a national level opening up platform called Jiangxing Comprehensive Bounded Zone. So it can help to facilitate all the business for the import and export. And this hub also radiates its influence and attract many companies here and join the industrial parks. Those industrial parks, each of them has like the total output over how many yuan? Like 10 billion?
10 billion.
No, more than 10 billion. 千亿, that is more than 100 billion yuan. That is real a huge economic benefit for this area.
Yeah, it is. So, 目前我们江津枢纽已经开通了西部陆海新通道铁海联运班列、中老铁路货运班列、中欧班列，就许多国际班列的线路。
So there are already many international freight lines started from here, including like China-Laos Rail Express, as we mentioned, China-Laos Express and China-European Express, and also some international freight express within the initiative of the new international land sea trade corridor.
所以在江津，我们已经形成了西部陆海新通道、中欧班列以及长江黄金水道的一个高效的衔接。
So this place is now like a hub or the connecting point for both Yangtze River, Golden Waterway, and the China-European Express, and also the
New
new international let's say trade corridor.
Yeah. 然后我们也在探索创新、通道加平台加产业联动发展的这样的一个发展模式，以通道建设更好的助力我们区域经济的一个高质量发展。
So now they emphasize the development of channel so they can combine channel and hub and platform to make more to make high quality development in this area. So that's generally their advantages, and also the advantage of your geographic feature and your major business and your future mission of this area, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Zhi. As one of the regions along the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle, what is the industrial structure of Jiangjin district? I want to know this, and how does the hub in Jiangjin help the development of the Jiangjin's export-oriented economy and serve the construction of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle? And what's the role of the hub in building the IOSTC connecting Chongqing and the world?
So 我们刚刚其实说了很多，就是我们自身的优势，还有我们的一些特点。但是现在就是江津对于整个，比如不管是重庆本地，还是成渝双城经济圈的建设，还是说是整个陆海新通道的建设，这方面这几个层面，它的有一个什么样的意义和作用？
江津区在重庆是一个传统的工业强区，以及是一个农业的大区，它的产业形态是非常的丰富的。2022年，江津整个规上工业总产值已经突破了1700亿元，在位列全市的一个前列。
So Jiangjin has been reputed of being one of the greatest industrial district in Chongqing for many years. It also has a well-developed agriculture also, but and specifically last year in 2022, the industrial output value of Jiangjin district exceeded 170 billion yuan. That is a very huge output value, and that makes Jiangjin stay one of the top districts in Chongqing.
江津从2018年开始参与到西部陆海新通道的建设当中，通过发挥江津通道加枢纽加平台的一个优势，也帮助区内很多外向型的企业进一步优化他们的国际运输的一个成本，对接到海外的资源去拓展自己的国际供应链和产业链，就包括九龙纸业、润通科技、威马农机，包括东风小康等等企业。
So as we mentioned, this place enjoys many advantages, and they leverage their advantages to help the local enterprises, to help them to optimize their transportation plans and have more access to the overseas resources, and then to facilitate the trade. So that is very beneficial. This place is very beneficial and conducive to the development of the local enterprises.
通过以上这些措施，江津的整个全区外贸进出口的总额从2017年的只有58亿元，一下增长到了去年我们实现了262亿元。
By doing so, they improve the foreign trade value of Jiangjin district. So it has the foreign trade value of Jiangjin district increased to 26.2 billion yuan in 2022 from only 5.8 billion yuan in 2017. That is a huge leap.
Yes.
Yeah.
然后同时，为了更好的服务我们成渝地区双城经济圈的建设，我们开通了从江津洛黄港 到泸州、宜宾的水上穿梭巴士，然后去年也开通了小南亚到成都青白江的一个成渝班列。
哇，
然后通过这种内外的联动，与我们西部陆海新通道班列形成了一个很好的一个衔接和协同发展。
So in terms of serving Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle, Jiangjin Hub now is connected with Luzhou and Yibin in Sichuan province by waterway shuttle bus, and this place is also connected with Chengdu by railway. So that you can see, this hub is connected with many cities in Sichuan province, so that they can have a great connectivity to facilitate the cooperation between Chongqing and Sichuan.
目前，我们江津枢纽正在加快建设，成为重庆西部陆海新通道建设的主枢纽。去年，江津开行的西部陆海新通道的班列已经突破了500列。然后今年我们有望这个数字还要再翻一番。
So as for its contribution or its efforts to during the construction of the new international land sea trade corridor, is that Jiangjin has accelerated their efforts to become the main hub in Chongqing to serve the new international land sea trade corridor. And last year in 2022, they have launched over 500 international freight train. So this year they are planned to make it double.
所以江津枢纽它是重庆新成长崛起的一个综合性的大型枢纽，为重庆构建4项开放的这样一个通道格局注入了新的动能，同时也将成为重庆连通世界的又一重要的前沿阵地。
So this hub is actually very young, but now it's growing very fast into a comprehensive logistic hub. And according to Ms. Shi, this hub has injected impetus or injected momentum to the development of the logistic layout of our country, that is of Chongqing, sorry. The logistic layout of Chongqing, that is the 4 direction, and Jiangjin Hub is located in the south, so it's becoming a gateway hub in southern Chongqing and facing the world, and so that it can facilitate and improve the opening up level and connect more cities and countries overseas.
Thank you,
Miss. That is the influence or the the plan of Jiangjin Hub in terms of serving and contributing to the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle and also the new international land sea trade corridor. Yeah, back to Echo.
Thank you, Nick and Ms. Shi, for your briefly and detailed information about the Jiangjin port and its important role in the LLSTC, also the RCEP logistics system for this whole country, for the world. I'm heading back this to our Chinese anchor, Will.
刚刚进入直播间的网友，大家好，我是重庆发布的主播王斌。刚刚 Nick 和重庆江津洛黄临港产业城枢纽运营部负责人施彦军带我们探访了位于重庆市江津区洛黄临港产业城的小南亚铁路物流中心。2020年10月，由重庆国际物流枢纽原片区和江津洛黄物流原片区组成的重庆陆港型国际物流枢纽被纳入了22个国家物流枢纽组建设名单之一。江津洛黄由此成为了重庆陆港型国家物流枢纽建设的重要承载地之一。去年3月，首趟中老铁路江津万象国际货运列车从小南亚铁路物流中心驶出，前往老挝万象。这趟列车装有化工品、建筑材料、通用机械、日用百货等货物，价值约400万元。过去， 从江津出口到老挝万象的产品只能依靠公路送达，全程需10天左右。随着中老铁路的开通，现在全程运输时间缩短至5天左右。除了开行中老班列，目前该枢纽已开通西部陆海新通道铁海联运班列、中欧班列等多条国际班列业务，致力于推动西部陆海新通道与中欧班列、长江水道形成高效衔接，探索通道加平台加产业的联动发展模式，以通道建设助力区域经济发展。不仅是江津，让通道创造经济价值、提升经济效益正成为重庆各区县的共识，也是一条成长性高、可持续性强的发展新路径。目前，通道带物流、物流带经贸、经贸带产业的联动效应已经显现。稳定开行的中欧班列成渝，推动着西部电子、汽车、机械等市铁市欧产业高效发展，令特色枢纽经济初具规模。川渝两地坚持通道带动经贸产业发展，依托中欧班列运输优势和品牌效应，打造外向型产业集聚地。另一边，内蒙古、陕西的煤炭经陆海新通道运至重庆等地，青海的纯碱经通道运至广西，支持玻璃产业；广西的玻璃经通道运至川渝，支持汽车产业。陆海新通道建设6年来，国际大通道功能凸显，促进国际货物、人员、资金、信息等加速融合，已成为重庆等西部地区连通世界的重要通道，为畅通国内国际双循环注入新动能，为保障全球产业链供应稳定，推动世界经济复苏做出了重要贡献。
Thank you guys for your great reporting covering in Chengdu and in Jiangxin. So after the view from these important hubs in Chengdu and Chongqing, I believe we all understand the development of the CR Express better. On February 2nd, 2023, the General Office of the Chengdu-Chongqing Municipal Government and General Office of the Sichuan Provincial Government jointly issued the action plan for promoting the market integration of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle. It is proposed to jointly improve the market infrastructure, build an integrated comprehensive transportation network, coordinately improve the operational capabilities of the logistics network, jointly optimize the commercial and trade circulation system, jointly build a commodity market guarantee system, and promote the integration of the public resource transactions. So I want to ask our guests in our studio there seems like nothing new when it comes to the subjects of the regional economic integration worldwide. Like Professor Chen just shared about these regions' cooperation in China, like the region, like the European Union, North American Free Trade Area, and Asia Pacific economic cooperation. Also, as we just said, in nationwide, we have Yangtze Delta, Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. And we've been talking about the really advantages of this Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle in Western China. But I want to know what's the most important feature of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle in terms of integrative and coordinated development. From your perspective, what can we expect under the newly launched action plan? I want to ask Professor Ham to do this for us firstly.
Okay, thank you. So firstly, compared with the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei model, the Yangtze River Delta model, and the Guangdong-Hong Kong market model, one of the characteristics of the Chengdu-Chongqing's economic circle is that the two core cities stand side by side and in the face-to-face direction. Secondly, in the new development pattern of international and domestic double circle, Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei, Yangtze River, Delta, Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau along the river and the sea coast. However, once the international economy is impacted, the supply chain and the industrial chain will also be affected. The second characteristic of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle is its unique innate advantages. It can be used as the largest support for the domestic economic flows and become a new power source to drive the high-quality development of the country. The last one, the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle, lies in its different missions. The establishment of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle bears the important mission of change the imbalance of the region development. And in the future, in my opinion, so the first one is the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle has developed a new pattern of the positive interplay between the domestic and the international economic flows. We can expect that under the background of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle, the deep space of the domestic market will connect and communicate with the regions and countries along the Belt and Road. And the next one, meanwhile, try to establish a new model of intensive development, make it drawn into industrial other fields. Chengdu-Chongqing region has excellent resource and environment, but the problems between human and the land is also prominent. How to prove the construction of a new type of no carbon is very important.
Thank you, Professor Han. And how about our guest, Professor Chen in Sichuan? Can you do this for us? What's your expectation of this framework?
陈教授，他们想问的是您对此的期望是什么？
什么？
就是您对成渝双城经济圈的这个期望是什么？
那实际上我们刚才专家谈到了，就是国际上的那些组织和这个成渝双城经济圈，包括京津冀、长三角在内，有什么不一样的地方？其实我理解，我听了以后，我理解，其实包括北美自由区、自贸区和其他的，包括一些欧盟，它是多个主权国家共同的一个协同一个大区域的一个过程，但它服务于各个国家的不同的这个需求，所以它实际上相对说来比较松散。但是包括京津冀、长三角，包括我们成渝在内呢，它是两个这个在一个共同服务两个区域呢共同成长有内在需求，同时呢它又服务于国家的战略需求，所以它的协调力度呢将会更大。所以从现在来看呢，如果说我们过去我们叫经济区，后来叫城市群，对吧？本来成渝就是一家，地理相近，文化渊源相通，像经济呢联系越来越紧密，而且我们再加上马上过不了十五末期呢，成都到重庆的中线开通之后呢，1个小时就可以到重庆了，是吧？就非常便利，基本上就是一个一小经济圈的这样2个超大中心城市。所以从现在来看呢，它实际上发展未来发展，它不仅仅是以前的那种经济区内部的协调发展良好，也不再是说这个城市结构本身，大城市带小城市，这个城市结构如何合理，不仅仅是这样。那么实际上从中央的定位呢，国家的定位呢，成渝要共同担负起来，在整体抬升这个西部的经济发展的质量和水平，进而逐渐成为全国范围之内的，在全国有影响力的经济中心、科技中心，包括特别是我们在“一带一路”的节点上面嘛，对吧？所以实际上成都呢和重庆呢也担负着向国家向南向和西向的这样发展战略，包括我们的大通道建设，也包括我们“一带一路”当中重要节点的这样的一个汇聚力量，当然也包括在作为长江上游的2个城市。也有国家的这个生态保护的重要的一个职责。所以如果说我对成都和重庆的未来发展，我特别希望它尽快的成为真正意义上的一个全国版图当中的经济地理版图当中的一个重要的增长极和动力源，明显是在全国有影响，在西部有影响这样一个动力源。当然我们当下呢其实要做就是在上个月两地政府呢刚刚颁布了这个成都和重庆叫市场一体化建设这个行动。这里面有个计划，就到2025年呢，我们的市场的交通设施要完善。接下来我们知道，交通设施完善之后呢，就是我们公共服务，包括交通，包括我们的养老，包括医疗、教育在内的这样的一个健全。那么我特别希望，在城市的这样 双城的这个努力下面呢，我们两地的人民能够在双城经济圈建设过程当中，在高质量发展过程当中呢，能够感受到它本身是这个最好的宜居地，能够让成渝两地的人民感觉到幸福感，收获这样的幸福，收获这样的获得感。当然，我们也希望我们成渝的发展为国家做出贡献。换句话说，一个城市发展也只有为国家做出贡献的时候，让老百姓有获得感的时候，它的发展才是成功的。这是我对成渝发展目前我能想到的一种希望。
So Professor Chen just shared with us, he suggests that it's the responsibility for both sides, for Chengdu and Chongqing, to spur the economy of Western China as a whole. And he hopes that the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle will become a real influential economic area in China, and to make people have better off lives, and make people feel happy.
Thank you, Professor Chen, for your highly exhibition about Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle and your really professional explanation about the strategy, about the future, and the problem, and the support that we wanted to give from the national level, especially when we are reporting on this China's 2023 two sessions. That's the main project that we are aiming about to promote this proposal to better improve and better develop this economic zone in this country. And back to Will.
刚刚进入直播间的网友，大家好，我是重新发布主播王斌。刚刚韩教授提到，对比京津冀、共生型、长三角、沿线型、粤港澳融合型的模式，成渝地区双城经济圈的特征之一在于双核并立、相向发展。独特的内陆地理优势以及与亚欧大陆的连接作用，可以作为内循环的依托，成为带动全国高质量发展的新动力源。未来成渝地区双城经济圈将成为双循环新发展格局的核心支点。我们可以期待在成渝地区双城经济圈的背景下，国内市场的纵深空间与一带一路沿线地区和国家深度对接、深度交流。
Okay, so here comes my last question. I have to put Nick and Miss Shi back to our main screen. Hi, are you still there?
Yeah.
You guys, first of all, I'm glad that you guys are showing us this port, Jiangxin port, and it's raining again, but we can see the beautiful landscape in the background. And is that a cargo's parking lot there?
Yeah, the cars behind me, they are for export. So
Okay.
you can see the lots of cars here. They are export to other countries, mainly many of the countries in Latin America. So according to Mr. Last year, the export number of these cars and these vans are over 10,000. So
Wow.
this is quite impressive.
Yeah. So I want to know, in both, I mean, for both of you, I want to know, can you share some of your insights on how Chengdu International Railway Port cooperate with Chongqing International Logistics Hub Park on the interconnection of the two ports, the intercommunication of the port area in industrial complementary, so as to better promote the construction of promoting the market integration of the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle. The question is quite long, but it basically it's a question for the cooperation between two ports in Chengdu and in Jiangxin, also in Chongqing.
所以刚刚主持人在问，就是像重庆其实跟成都这边两个大的物流中心，它怎么样的去合作、协同合作，然后去共同建设，不管是一带一路还是陆海新通道这样子。
重庆是西部陆海新通道的组织运营中心，然后成都呢，它在中欧班列等一些其他的国际班列线路上有它很成熟的一套模式，就它的发展也是领先于我们目前小南亚的。因为小南亚还是一个很年轻的枢纽，我们是2018年才正式建成投入运营的。但是我们小南亚呢，它因为是具备河洛黄港形成这个水工铁多式联运的这样的一个优势，而成都呢，它更多的是集中在铁路陆港的这个方面， 所以我们两边是可以通过整合两端的这样的一个不同运输方式的优势，然后通过我们包括刚才已经提到的，我们开通了到成都的成渝班列，以及我们有一些水路也是连通到了那个四川地区，我们可以通过这种短途的一些运输的这种协同的一个发展一个联动，然后整合双方的一个物流的一个优势，然后使我们的双方的这些物流基础设施的一些功能能够得到共享，能够更好的去服务于我们西部陆海新通道、我们一带一路建设以及我们的成渝双圈的一个建设。
Wow, that's quite a long answer, but I totally understand. So according to Miss Shi, is that Xiaonanya Railway Logistics Center is actually a very young logistic hub compared to the hub in Chengdu. Like Chengdu, they have a very mature system, especially in the railway transportation. And as for Xiaonanya, they have their strengths to present their customers with multimodal transportation services to combine the waterway, road, and railway, so that she suggested that the two sides can collaborate together and to exert their own strengths and supplement each other to jointly push forward the development of whether BRI or the new international land sea trade corridor. And yeah, of course, we welcome more and more cooperation and also deep and further cooperation with Chengdu, so that we can forge ahead and make achievements together.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shi and Nick, for your detailed information and your explanation on this project and the cooperation between Chongqing and Chengdu on building an international logistics hub for the world. So, according to the data from the Chongqing Municipal Development and Reform Commission, in 2022, Sichuan and Chongqing promoted and implemented a total of 160 major projects in the Chengdu-Chongqing economic circle, far exceeding the 67 in 2021, and the annual investment complementation rate reached 127%. That's impressive. On February 3rd, the Joint Office for Promoting the Construction. I'm sorry, I have to mute you guys so I can, from this. The Joint Office for Promoting the Construction of the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle has officially issued the 2023 list of major projects for the joint construction of the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle, which includes 248 landmark major projects with a total investment of 3.25 trillion yuan, about 470 billion US dollars. The 2023 plan, the investment is 339.53 billion yuan, about 49.18 billion US dollars. The project covers 7 key areas, including modern infrastructure, modern industry, technological innovation, cultural tourism, ecological barriers, opening to the outside world, and public service. On March 3rd, the Chongqing delegation attended the first session of the 14th National People's Congress held a plenary meeting. The meeting discussed and passed a proposal of the whole delegation, among them suggestions on optimizing the distribution of major productivity and promoting the construction of the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle, will be jointly submitted to the conference by the Chongqing and Sichuan delegations. Suggestions called on the national level to refer to major regional strategic policies such as the coordinated development of Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei, and the integrated development of the Yangtze River Delta to increase guidance and support for Sichuan and Chongqing to optimize the distribution of major productivity, further promote the construction of the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle, and create an important growth path and a new power source that drives the high-quality development of China. So we are really looking forward to the bright future of the Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle, and we hope you enjoy the show today. I'm really grateful to have you guys to do this live stream with me today, Millie, Queenie, Nick, Will, and our guests. Remember to like and share and subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And our Chinese anchor Will is going to end this for us, and after that I will release a short video clip about the Jiangxin port. It's really amazing for you guys to better understand this important logistics hub in Chongqing.
根据重庆市发改委数据显示，2022年川渝两地共推进实施成渝地区双城经济圈重大项目160个，远超2021年的67%个，全年投资完成率达到127%。2月2日，推进成渝地区双城经济圈建设联合办公室正式发布了共建成渝地区双城经济圈2023年重大项目清单，其中包括248个标志性重大项目，总投资3.25万亿元人民币，约合4700亿美元。2023年计划投资3395.3亿元，约合491.8亿美元。该项目涵盖现代基础设施、现代产业、技术创新、文化旅游、生态屏障、对外开放和公共服务等7个重点领域。我们期待成渝地区双城经济圈的美好未来，也希望大家喜欢今天的直播，也请持续关注重庆发布，你关注我发布，我们下次再见。
Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to stay tuned with us and like and share, okay? Thank you for the watching. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
长江经济带建设发展新机遇，爆发出蓬。党的20大报告指出，加快建设西部陆海新通道，提高中西部开放水平，推动共建“一带一路”高质量发展，推进高水平对外开放。位于重庆西部长江南岸的天然深水良港洛黄枢纽港，正以后来居上的勇气，抢抓“一带一路”和长江经济带建设发展新机遇，爆发出蓬勃的张力，极具要素，强势崛起，连通陆海，联动世界。洛黄港位于重庆主城都市区南部组团江津洛黄片区，是长江上游重要的货物集散中心和运能转换节点，川南、黔北、渝西地区重要物区位交通优势明显，产业基础雄厚，背靠国家级开放平台重庆江津综合保税区、省级特色工业园区重庆江津洛黄工业园、西部陆海新通道班列主要到发站点、小南亚铁路物流中心，周边半径150公里范围内产业资源富集，覆盖16个1000亿级产业园区，总产值超过2万亿元。向东沿长江黄金水道可贯穿长江经济带，实现江海联运；向西通过中欧班列成渝国际大通道，连接中亚及欧洲地区；向南通过西部陆海新通道，衔接21世纪海上丝绸之路，辐射东南亚各国。洛黄港必将成为成渝地区联动周边，走向世界的重要门户枢纽，携手共进，扬帆起航。洛黄港作为重庆陆港型国家物流枢纽唯一港口功能区，规划建设4个